sister and his attorney, hopeful that he will soon gain legal status in the United States. The Honduran native says after his father abandoned the family, he fled gang violence. It's very complicated, he says, because if you don't do what they say, they can kill you. Amaya was one of 100 children telling their stories to a federal immigration judge who will eventually decide their fate. Amaya's sister paid for his lawyer, Raj Jadeja.
I don't know.
The gangs run Honduras and El Salvador and Guatemala right now. It's a terrible situation. I don't blame him for coming. I would do the same thing.
Many other children.
Very difficult situation. I don't know enough about it to comment on it. I don't know the situation in the countries.
El Salvador showed up with a family friend, wishing she had.
I know she doesn't miss too many meals.
It would
Sorry.
help me with the process, she told us.
I'm stoned out of my mind right now. Anyway, listen, the immigration is a very difficult problem. First of all, Rick Perry's an asshole. What he's saying with the news guy was saying, one picture's worth 1,000 words. You're fucking right. They're standing with the military on the border. How that's going to look? Stay away from me.
We sat in on 32
you Mexican, you.
There were no rulings.
Don't come in here. We ain't got room. We ain't got resources. I don't know what to do. I truly don't. I don't think putting sharks in the water is any way to deal with it.
Thanks very much. House Speaker John Boehner is moving ahead with his threatened lawsuit against President Obama.
This is amazing.
For allegedly
John Boehner.
violating the Constitution by changing laws without the permission of Congress. Late today, the House Rules Committee posted a draft resolution authorizing the suit. It will focus on the changes that the president made to the employer mandate in the Affordable Care Act. There was a terrible fire.
Horrible situation here. 7 people killed.
Before dawn.
Raging fire.
Swept through an apartment building just 100 yards from a fire station. Jonathan Elias from our CBS.
Brings tears to my eyes. I'm not kidding. It's awful.
Following this.
Cell phone video shows the fire ripping through the upper floors of the 3-story apartment.
Inferno.
People hanging out the window.
Excuse me.
Witnesses said tenants jumped from
my students, I still have that cough, but it's not as bad. I haven't smoked a cigarette in
3 children died.
2 years now, since May 2012 when I got sick with pneumonia.
Fire Marshal Stephen Call.
Obviously a horrible day in the city of Lowell. I cannot recall in recent times responding to a fire with this many fatalities.
The cause of the fire is under investigation.
I think there's ammunition going off. Either that or fireworks.
A stash of fireworks in one of the upstairs apartments may have been a factor. The building had a fire alarm, but survivors say they heard nothing.
Now, 10 people were hurt in this fire, including a fire captain. All are expected to survive. As for that building having fire sprinklers inside, it didn't. That building went up in 1890, long before state law required it.
And one witness tells us that 3 of the children who were killed are from the same family. Jonathan Elias of WBC. Thank you, Jonathan. Today, a suspect is being held in Texas on 6 counts of capital murder. Police say that Ronald Lee Haskell went looking for his estranged wife at her sister's house near Houston yesterday. She wasn't there. So Haskell allegedly shot and killed the sister, her husband, and 4 of their children. A 5th child survived and warned the police that Haskell was searching for other members of the family. Officers tracked him down, and after a 3-hour standoff, he gave up. Tonight, Indianapolis is preparing to bury one of its 5.
Okay, I can't take any more of this right now. I'm going to turn it off.
To fall in gun violence that is growing so rapidly there that one city official said the city is under attack. What's causing this? We asked Dean Reynolds to
amazing, and what an amazing situation. Look at these stories, one after the other. The only international story I remember is the Palestinian-Israeli one, which did not treat the Israelis kindly, did it? It's one thing we have to discuss, the immediate treatment of Israel and Palestine. Palestinians, rather. It seems to be pretty one-sided, and you know me, I'm not pro-Israel at all. But still, I'm no Zionist.
People will try to sell that drug to make money, and then people will start committing robberies and doing things they otherwise wouldn't do in search for that drug and in search for money to pay for that.
I don't think there's one investigation where we arrest traffickers that we don't recover firearms. You didn't see that 5 years ago. You see it now.
We toured the troubled east side of
I want some help, guys. I'm trying to get my, once I'm on this thing.
So you've got
it's a good idea, I think.
Supply of drugs and a ready supply of
First, I'd like to know what you think of the commentary. If you hear it all right, I will know I've never done it before. I never thought of doing it. I just picked it up.
And to be honest with you, that's why I don't sleep at night.
In Indianapolis, 31 police officers have been shot at over the past 18 months. 9 of them were hit. But resistance to tax increases makes it harder to hire more. Over the 4th of July holiday, police officer Perry Wren, a 22-year veteran, was killed in a gunfight with a suspect who police say fired an assault weapon at him.
You said of what happened on Saturday that the city was attacked.
I did say that because I believe anytime a police officer is attacked, the city's attacked.
Today in Indianapolis, the flags are
Really?
flying at half staff.
Interesting.
Tomorrow, Officer Wren will be laid to rest.
Fuck off.
Dean Reynolds,
Sorry.
CBS News, Indianapolis.
In a rare dispute between close allies, Germany...
Obama, he started to piss me off, this president. I don't like him anymore, I don't think. He's better than any Republican I ever saw in my life, but this guy is... Listen to this.
The agency had eavesdropped on German Chancellor Angela Merkel's phone calls. Then, in just the past 10 days, one German has been arrested and others being investigated for allegedly passing German secrets to the CIA.
Good.
Centenarian centurions, a foul-up by the Selective Service. Donald Sterling's mouth may have gotten him in trouble again. And